With the PDF, I've got bookmarks that are maybe open to too many levels. I have hyperlinks that are blue, sorry, that are red, but that should be blue. They're not set to inherit zoom, they're set to fit page. If I look at my PDF properties, I can see I've got text in here that I might want to strip out, the properties, the descriptions. Optimize is not optimized for fast web view, that's no right now. And the PDF version is 1.6, and I maybe want 1.7. Fonts haven't been embedded, so these are fonts used, but they've not been embedded in the PDF. So unless if the reviewer has those fonts, they wouldn't actually see the file formatted correctly. My initial view settings are incorrect as well, they should be default. So there's a number of issues with the PDF file itself. So if I come back over here and I just open up my PDF, similar thing to before, I've set a trigger to tell me whether or not I want to fix it or just create a report. So just showing you right now, you could couple them together and generate a report and fix the file. I'm separating it right now, but you could combine it as well. So right now I'm just saying, don't fix it, just report on it. So if I just quickly run this one through as well, and this is now DS ready. I just quickly refresh. This should get picked up within a few seconds. And it's going to then analyze the PDF for any issues. So it's in process. So it's looking through the file for any issues. And very quickly now it's in review, which means it's completed. So if I go back to my renditions, I now see this QC report. And I should just be able to open this up, hopefully from here. And I've now got a PDF report that shows me, to begin with, some basic information about the PDF itself. It's PDF version 1.6, how it was created, etc., number of pages, bookmarks, etc. But it's also performing a number of checks, and you can tell it which checks to perform and which ones not. You don't have to do everything. You can tell it which ones to run. But it's things like, does the file size exceed limits? So you may have some health authorities that have file size restrictions. You can make sure you're not exceeding those file size restrictions. Make sure it's not password protected. Make sure it's the correct PDF version. And in this case, it might be the right version, because we could say acceptable version is 1.4 to 1.7. So actually it's correct. Fast web view is not enabled. We saw that. All fonts weren't embedded. So you can see it's failed those checks. But it's checking a lot of other things for track changes. Initial view settings are correct. And you can see here, it recognizes the initial view set isn't set to default. You got some bookmarking issues, not expanded to the correct level. So it's over expanded, so it's failed those checks as well. Magnification set incorrectly on bookmarks, etc. as well. So it tells me everywhere where I've got failed checks. And the same thing with hyperlink issues, bookmark issues, fonts, etc. as well. So it does a number of things, including maybe where you've got blue text without hyperlinks. If I just click on this, I can then jump down in the report to see more detail, about what the issues are that it's found. So I could see that there's a number of hyperlinks here that were red. The single dose toxicity, repeat dose toxicity, carcinogenicity. These were all on page 1. They're not the correct color and so on as well. So it gives you a report to tell you what's wrong. Obviously, as with the PDF, as with the Word document, I could have allowed this to fix the file as well, in which case if I just had this set to fix and then had taken it through the workflow. And again, this could be a separate workflow. I'm just combining it here just for the demo. If I now move that into the correct lifecycle state to be picked up, again, this should now just get picked up. It's now in process. Very quickly, I should also have in review. If I go back to my renditions, you should see a new rendition type created here now. So I had QC report. I now have a QC fixed copy. So this is now, it's left the original document alone. It's now created a fixed copy of the PDF as well. So if I just select on here, and if I come in this case, what I'm going to do is I'm going to show this to you in Acrobat instead, because it's a little bit easier to show you. So the first thing you'll notice is that it's fixed a lot of the things. So it's fixed your hyperlinks. These are all now the correct color. These are all blue. If I modify them, you can see it's actually fixed them, so they're all inherit zoom. So all of that's being corrected. My bookmarks are now collapsed up to only show the first level, and I have to open the other levels up, which is what I wanted. If I go to my properties, it's now updated this to version 1.7 and optimized it for fast web view. Fonts have been embedded that were used have been embedded, and my initial view settings are correct as well. So just showing you how this could have been automated as well.